EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Houston Texans.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Come on. Ready?
Ooh. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Let's go. Ready?
Run down for the rookie out of Georgia. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready?
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready?
Play action. Here's Daniels. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Here we go. Shot.
Daniels to throw on second down. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
At the 16-yard line.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Washington.
Ready? Ready?
Handoff here, up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. In comes Michael Badgley for this field goal drop. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Badgley's kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Only quick, right? 18, what's up?
First carry for Joe Mixon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Jamin Davis on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's 3rd and
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Ready?
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Locking, 18. Ready?
Drive will start on the ground, and that'll go for a gain of about 4. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
On the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Get it. Ready?
On play action, Daniels. This one complete right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
First down.
They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Commanders first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Go. Ready?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McClure. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And a Commanders
A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down at Washington.
18-yard line.
Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. To the pylon, he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Washington. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Here's Michael Badgley for the point after. His kick is good, and the Commanders are out to a 10-0 lead.
Commanders 10. Texans nothing. Michael Badgley set to
The
kick off.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
He'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
All right. 18. That's it.
From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of
All right, so
3.
anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
These third down
First and
conversions
10
are
at
just
the
so
32-yard
important.
line.
Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ow, tight. Tight.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He'll get about 2. Galen Davis there to make the play.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
One quarter in the books. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Tony.
Throwing is Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And he'll be brought down just shy of
It's
midfield.
a gain of 14 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon,
first down.
and it'll wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the
Just seems like every
49-yard
year,
line.
Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Oh,
They will work the middle with Mixon. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Tackled back at the
Every
46-yard
team makes an
line.
emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways.
It's now
We do
3rd
know
down
it'll be
and
3rd
14.
down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long.
Here we go. 118.
Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And the Commanders are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and
So in this
10.
last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway.
Finding room at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 17
They'll gain
yards.
17 on that
That's
one.
good.
A very
For
quick first down.
Commanders, First down.
The ability to be effective
It's a gain
on
of
first
17
down, Mike, it
yards.
just makes everything
First
else
down,
easier.
Washington.
In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Merritt. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Coming off that
2nd
edge,
and
Mike,
10.
you have to quickly determine, is this a
42-yard
pass
line.
or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready? Ready?
To throw is Daniel. Quick slant on the money to McClure. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
That's good.
A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Commanders first down.
35-yard line.
Daniels with a give to Krowski Merritt. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready? Get it. Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete contact, but the flag. It's going to be 4th down. In comes Michael Badgley for this field goal try.
A 52-yard attempt.
And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here we go, let's go. Tony.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd
Nico
and
Collins
10.
was the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down.
All right.
Stroud going to set up to throw. That one is caught by Collins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
And they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
taken down.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. That one caught by Noel. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 6.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up?
To throw, it's Stroud. He's got it inside the 5. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Oh, hey.
They'll run here with Mixon. They'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Oh, hey. 18. What's up?
On play action. Stroud. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They've got him. Dorrance Armstrong gets in there for the sack. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Oh, hey. 18. What's up?
Stroud. And he's in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
It's a pickup.
The Commanders will signal for the
Brings up
first of their
2nd and
timeouts.
7.
They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Ready.
2nd down, they need 7.
Ready.
Throwing is Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Prodding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Let's hear it, Texans.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Open man left side, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
Here we go. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Okay, ready?
2nd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80, go.
Daniels gonna throw again. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Texans are gonna take over at their own 28-yard line.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Washington. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Already.
On the ground, it's Marks. Goes to the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
When you look
Second
throughout
and
this game,
10.
Mike, I don't think there's
At the
even debate.
28-yard
This
line.
defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Noel. A gain there of 15. First down for Houston.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And the throw left sideline caught. They were incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
At the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down and 8. Now, Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Now third.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the...
That is caught by the tight end. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Bear to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Commanders 17.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
Now give up the middle. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards.
He's taken
It's
down
second
at the
down.
33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 17 yards on that play. First down, Washington.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
Commanders.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's McClure open on the left side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Texans' 13-yard line.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Come on.
To throw is Daniels. This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown Commanders. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Badgley's extra point is good. And the Commanders extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21.
Mike Badgley.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Wow, they are hit now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Oh, Eric.
They'll run with Mixon. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
At the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. Tony.
Stroud going to set up the throw. And that one's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On the quick, right? 18.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Well, over the middle, taken in by Noel. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
39-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A second down throw for Stroud. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's another.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Throw left side, finds Downs. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4.
Let's give a lot of credit to him, Mike, for standing tough in the pocket. He knows he's about to take a big hit with the defense bringing pressure, but they weren't able to get there in time and prevent that completion.
Theomatic only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
22-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down.
118.
Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Now here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable incomplete on that third down try. That brings up 4th and short. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
Now give on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Here we go. Start.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
A big one here in the fourth quarter. And even 30 yards.
First down.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Ready.
So the big play changes the complexion of things It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
60 vices, 60 vices, go!
They'll run with Krosky Merritt. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. Let's
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll gain about 6 there as it just past the 35-yard line.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 3.
on the tweak, right? 118. What's that?
Back to throw. Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Liking 18.
On the give, Krosky Merritt. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Merritt, the ball carrier. Henry Toho on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8.
Ready. 19. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Let's go. Ready, right?
Throwing now, Daniel. He's got a man, it's McLaurin. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Commander. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down.
The coverage.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
That's to the left side, caught by Noel. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 19 yards.
A 19-yard pickup there.
First
down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
118. What's that?
Now Stroud. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's another.
That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
43-yard line.
Oh, hey. 118. What's that?
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On play action. Stroud. That's caught by Dell working his way across the field. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Another Texans.
13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
Here we go. Let's go. 118. What's that?
Throwing is Stroud. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that catch gets him a 1st down.
Oh, hey. 118.
Throwing from the pistol. Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore all over that. Gets a hand in there to knock it away.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Here's another shot from the 6. It's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. Nice job there. On that return, gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder.
He gets free inside the 30. And they finally track him down, but not until he gets to the 3-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 67 yards.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of the attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
So after the big play to start, Now we have 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. Hit. Viking 18. Check up.
Here's Krosky Merritt. Good blocking, and he's in. Corey Krosky Merritt. Touchdown, Washington.
Commanders.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
31 yards.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A ball deep for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That one caught by Noah. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here, Lee.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down.
9-yard line.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Stroud to throw. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver. And incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz.
2nd and goal.
And it'll be 2nd and goal.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones, and the coverage.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Sacked by Frankie Lulu. A 9-yard loss brings up 3rd and goal.
So a win here on the road for the Commanders. And this long winning streak shows